And I have turn it over to you.
Thank you. Board President Doyle Gaveline in. Good morning. This is Ian Doyle, Board President of the Oregon Board of Pharmacy. I will now call this special meeting of the Oregon Board of Pharmacy to order. Today is Friday, February 23rd, 2024, and it is 10:31 a.m. Board of Pharmacy meetings are conducted in accordance with the Oregon Public Meetings Law. Under the Public Meetings Law, governing body meetings are open to the public except as otherwise provided by law. The presiding officer has the authority to keep order and impose any reasonable restrictions necessary for the efficient and orderly conduct of a meeting. Governing bodies are authorized by ORS 192.660 to meet in executive session in certain limited situations, including the consideration of information obtained by a health regulatory board as part of an investigation of a licensee or applicant conduct. All official actions by the board must be taken by public vote, and the vote of each member must be recorded. We remind ourselves of our mission at the start of each meeting day. Our mission is that the Oregon Board of Pharmacy serves to promote and protect public health, safety, and welfare by ensuring high standards in the practice of pharmacy and through effective regulation of the manufacture and distribution of drugs. I will now call roll for board and staff. For the record, when I call your name, please verbally acknowledge here. Board President Ian Doyle, here. Board Vice President Kat Chin.
Here.
Board Member Shannon Beeman.
Here.
Board Member Rachel DeBarmore. For the record, Board Member Rachel DeBarmore is currently absent. Board Member Jennifer Hall.
Here.
Board Member Rosemary Hemmons.
Here.
Board Member Rich Joyce.
Here.
Board Member Priyal Patel.
Here.
Pharmacy Consultant Jennifer Davis.
Here.
Executive Director Jamal T. Fox.
Here.
Licensing Director Chrissy Hennigan.
Here.
Operations Manager Rachel Melvin.
Here.
Thank you. We've concluded roll. We move on to housekeeping items and meeting etiquettes. Board and agency staff, please identify yourself as board or staff member preceding your last name each time you speak. Please silence all devices. Use the raise the hand feature if you have questions or comments in the Teams program. And please note that this meeting is being recorded and retained for public record keeping purposes. We will now review the board meeting agenda and ask each board member to provide any proposed revisions to the meeting agenda itself. I, President Doyle, do not have any requests for changes. Board Vice President Chin, any changes?
No changes, thank you.
Board Member Beeman?
Board Member Beeman, no changes, thank you.
Board Member DeBarmore appears not to have joined. Board Member Hall?
Board Member Hall, no changes.
Board Member Hemmons?
Board Member Hemmons, no changes.
Board Member Joyce?
Board Member Joyce, no changes.
Board Member Patel?
No change, thank you.
I'm sorry, I was just getting hung up on the fact that we have 8 names here instead of 9. And so I'm like, hey, we're missing somebody. So
Board Member Silverman.
Yeah. And we will have our new technician member joining us at the next meeting, from what I understand. Is there a motion to move to approve the agenda for today?
Board Member Chin moves to approve the agenda.
Board Member
Board
Beeman
Mem-
seconds.
The motion to approve the agenda has been moved by Board Member Chin and seconded by Board Member Beeman. We'll call the roll for approving the board agenda. Board President Doyle, yes. Board Vice President
Said yes.
Board Member Beeman,
Yes.
Board Member Hall,
Board Member Hall, yes.
Board Member Hemmons,
Board Member Hemmons, yes.
Board Member Joyce,
Board Member Joyce, yes.
Board Member Patel,
Board Member Patel, yes.
and Board Member DeBarmore is absent. Motion passes. We will now begin the rulemaking hearing report and comments review with Staff Member Melvin.
Okay, give me just a moment. I'll pull this up. For those of you on the phone, this is mailing A. Give me just a moment, please. I need to fix the settings in our public call. Again, this is mailing A. The rulemaking hearing report from February 22nd, 2024. Board members Doyle and Beeman and staff members Davis and myself attended. 2 people joined the public call to listen. Unfortunately, nobody signed up to provide oral testimony and no written comments were received during the open comment period between January 2nd and February 22nd, 2024. On January 2nd, 2024, I emailed the rulemaking hearing public notice via GovDelivery to 4,378 rulemaking/adopted rules subscribers. Interested parties were invited to sign up to provide oral testimony during the hearing, and we encourage people to email their comments to pharmacy.rulemaking@bop.oregon.gov. And they also just had an opportunity to simply call in and listen to the hearing. Back to you, Board President Doyle, for discussion.
Board Member Doyle, thank you, Staff Member Melvin. Is there any board discussion with regard to the rulemaking hearing report? Package A is an alpha. Hearing and seeing none, is there a motion to accept the February 22nd, 2024 rulemaking hearing report?
Board Member Chin motions.
Is there a second?
Board Member Joyce, seconds.
Thank you. We have a motion to move to accept the February 22nd, 2024 rulemaking hearing report from Board Member Chin, seconded by Board Member Joyce. I will now call roll call vote. Board Member President Doyle, yes. Board Vice President Chin.
Board Vice President Chin, yes.
Board Member Beeman.
Board Member Beeman, yes.
Board Member Hall.
Board Member Hall, yes.
Board Member Hemmons.
Board Member Hemmons, yes.
Board Member Joyce.
Board Member Joyce, yes.
Board Member Patel.
Board Member Patel, yes.
Motion passes unanimously. We will now review proposed draft rules to consider for adoption with Staff Member Melvin.
Thank you, Staff Member Melvin. This is mailing B, related to divisions 19 and 25. Proposes to repeal the rules in division in 19 and 25 related to vaccinations. And this repeal would be effective at 11:59 p.m. on 2/29/2024. These rules need to be repealed to allow our new divisions 115 and 125 rules to become effective at 12 a.m. on 3/1/2024. And this filing was filed separately due to filing limitations in the OARD Secretary of State system. back to you, Board President Doyle, for discussion.
Thank you for that introduction. Is there any discussion from any board members regarding the proposed adoption of rules? Hearing and seeing none, is there a motion to move to repeal proposed rules OAR 855-019-0270, OAR 855-019-0280, OAR 855-019-0290, and OAR 855-025-0024 to be effective February 29th, 2024 at 11:59 p.m.
So move, Vice President Chin.
Is there a second?
Seconded, Board Member Joyce.
We have a motion by Board Member Chin and a second by Board Member Joyce for the proposed motion. I will now call roll. Board President Doyle, yes. Board President Chin, Board Vice President Chin,
Board Vice President Chin, yes.
Board Member Beeman,
Board Member Beeman, yes.
Board Member Hall,
Board Member Hall, yes.
Board Member Hemmons,
Board Member Hemmons, yes.
Board Member Joyce,
Board Member Joyce, yes.
Board Member Patel.
Board Member Patel, yes.
Thank you. Motion unanimously passes. That concludes our special board meeting for today, February 23rd, 2024. Is there a motion to adjourn the meeting at 10:43 a.m.?
So move, Vice President Chin.
Is there a second?
Seconded, Board Member Joyce.
We have a motion to adjourn by Board Vice President Chin and a second from Board Member Joyce. I will now call roll. President Doyle, yes. Board Vice President Chin,
Board Vice President Chin, yes.
Board Member Beeman,
Board Member Beeman, yes.
Board Member Hall,
Board Member Hall, yes.
Board Member Hemmons,
Board Member Hemmons, yes.
Board Member Joyce,
Board Member Joyce, yes.
Board Member Patel.
Board Member Patel, yes.
Motion unanimously passes. We now are adjourned. Thank you very much for your attendance and participation at this board meeting.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
You too, thank you.